Fullerton, as I called it, Orange State College, just as a stopgap. I had been at San Diego State, and I had no intention of staying in Fullerton. I was on the way to Berkeley. But I stayed here because of the friends, the people, and that's the thing I remember most about the place. So we were friends. We were, a local fraternity, and the thing was, we all went national, or none of us went national. The real problem was we had always been open to anybody. The members were of all religions and persuasions and minorities and whatever, and that was an issue. Because as you know, historically, so many of the fraternities, all of the fraternities, I think, were Eastern or Southern bound. Even, Ohio was a hotbed at one time of fraternities and things. So we had to deal with old traditions, and we didn't have old traditions, we just had members who were friends. Members who would not be acceptable in certain fraternities. That excluded some immediately. We didn't exclude them, they rather nicely excluded us. And when it came down to the final 3 or 4, that was still an issue, a little bit of an issue at the end. Although I think it was done away with Phi Kappa Tau. There was no problem there. I was very impressed with their national representatives, and there was no doubt in my mind that's what we should be ever. And one night my mother insisted she had to have him over for dinner. And so Dick McClellan, and I think Tom Marinac probably, and obviously Tom Cunningham. And my mother cooked an Italian meal, and she's an incredible cook. Not any longer, but she's 91 now. But she was an incredible cook. So she went all out. I mean, she made things that were saved for Christmas or Easter, and we all did a fair amount of eating. And Tom ate and ate and ate. When he left, he took all the leftovers back to the motel with him, which thrilled her no end. After that was all done, I don't know how long after that was done, I was talking to my mother, I think it was helping her dry dishes or something at the sink, and she asked about Tom Cunningham, and she says, "Have you chosen the fraternity yet?" And I said, "No." And she said, "That's the one. That's the one you're going to choose. You should choose him." I just remember being a good day. I remember I had to wear a tie, and I didn't want to do that. And I remember the wonderful banquet we had, and how everything just seemed to have fallen in place.